assigned, and student athletes Megan Carter and Gwyneth Phillips. We'll start off with a opening statement from Coach, and then we'll take questions for the players.
First off, congratulations to Ohio State. They're a great hockey team. They're well coached, and they were definitely the better team on the ice this afternoon. Obviously, didn't finish the season the way we wanted it to, which is disappointing. And I feel for our fifth years and our seniors that are moving on. I wish we had a better fate, but today just wasn't our day.
Questions for the student athletes?
Megan, you guys fall down early, but it appeared you guys had tied it up till the goal got disallowed. How do you feel the team responded to giving up that goal early on? And even though you're down 1-0 still at the first intermission, did you guys, feel like you were able to recover and had a chance to come back in this game?
Yeah, I'm really proud of our group just for not rolling over and giving up. Obviously, it's not ideal to give up a goal that early, but I thought we were relentless and gave them a heck of a battle. And again, just so proud of our group.
Gwen, previously your shot total, your career high was 38, and that was in the quarterfinals against Yale, and come in today and they get 53 against you. What was it like facing an offense in Ohio State that got so many more shots than you'd been facing? What was going through your head as they kept peppering shots towards you?
I just kind of trusted my teammates, tried to not change too much with my play. I had Meg eating pucks. It's just another day, I guess. And, it doesn't really matter how many shots I get.
Anything else for the student athletes? Nicole?
Nicole Hazy, USCHO. Yesterday, Dave had said that he felt like your team needed to weather the storm, and you guys knew that Ohio State was going to come out quick to start with. Obviously, that they got the goal, but how did you guys sort of like regroup after that and talk to each other and on the bench about how you can recover?
Yeah, so we pretty much were just saying, hey, there's so much game left, and we've come back from a deficit before, and we really believe in each other and still do to this point. Again, it just speaks to the culture that we've built, and I think all the messages were positive, and hey, we can do this. We're still in this game. There's lots of time left. And I think that, again, speaks volumes.
For both of you, this is an impossible question to answer, I know, but it's been an amazing season. How do you put a result like this into perspective? And what do you think your perspective will be in the days to come?
I think right now we're just kind of trying to relish the time we have left with our fifth years and our seniors that are moving on. They've done so much for this program, so I think for now we're just gonna spend time with each other, and I think moving forward we're gonna our younger kids now, they have that little chip on their shoulder too, and I think we're gonna use this as a little bit of inspiration and a fire under us to be back here next year and hopefully change the outcome.
Yeah, just to echo that, our seniors and fifth years have done so much for this program, and it stings seeing them end their careers or at Northeastern like that. You wish you could have done a little bit more, but we love them so much, and they've left such a huge impact on our program that's going to last a very, very long time, and we're just forever grateful for that and their leadership.
Megan, so much of what you guys do starts sort of from the defense and being able to send your really fast and well skating forwards. What were you seeing and how were you adjusting to when that wasn't working out for you guys? What other things you could see to try and get some offense generated?
Yeah, the biggest thing was just communicating with each other. Obviously, like you said, Ohio's a fast skating team, but I thought we handled it pretty well. But again, we made adjustments in between periods, and again, I thought we did a pretty good job adjusting.
Anything else for the student athletes? All right. Thank you, student athletes. You're dismissed. Congrats on a fantastic season. We'll take questions for Coach.
Coach, what is your kind of your message to particularly that top line? And they've really made an impact on Northeastern and just women's hockey as a whole. You know, there's been a lot made about it, not just in Hockey East, but you know, women's hockey. What do you have to say about kind of their career and their impact on women's hockey?
Yeah, my message a few minutes ago was, you know, obviously you don't want to end your career with a loss, and that stings. But there's so much more that they've achieved and accomplished over their careers, and I think they might be the winningest group to ever leave Northeastern, and you know, nobody can ever take that away from them. So, you know, they're a special group, and you know, it's like 660 something points going out the door, and you don't replace that. And as good a hockey players there are, they're even better people. So, you know, they're going to be missed.
Coach, Gwen is always so humble with her individual accolades. She's such a team first player, but winning National Goaltender of the Year, I mean, what does that mean to you as a coach to see her flourish from being behind Erin for so long and then coming up, starting her first season and winning the best award she possibly can?
Yeah, I mean, you think about, put yourself in that situation. You're the backup to the best goaltender in the country for 3 years, and you know you can probably be starting at any other school, and you stick it out and you work hard every day, and then you get your opportunity, and that's a lot of pressure. And she handled it like a champ. I mean, if you told me she was going to put up the numbers she put up, I've always said she was good, but I mean, they were out of this world, and she showed tonight why she's the best goaltender in the NCAA. It could have been 6-0. And she really stepped up this year and was a big part of our success.
Dave, what do you think about the disallowed goal, that Ohio State challenge?
Yeah, I saw the play. I immediately said to my assistant coaches that they're probably going to challenge us. When I first saw it, I thought it was a hand pass, and then I saw it on the Jumbotron again, and I was like, it's kind of a gray area. But at the end of the day, they saw it in slow motion. They felt that was the right call, and you know, we gotta live with it. But you know, there's that play. Murphy had a breakaway. If we get a break there, it maybe changes the complexion of the game. But unfortunately, it didn't go our way.
Can you just, Megan mentioned, some of the adjustments, and obviously when the game started that way and it wasn't how you wanted, can you just talk a little bit about some of the things that you guys did adjust to try and find other ways to generate that offense?
Yeah, I mean, we struggled to generate offense. Let's be honest. One of the things we talked about is you have to do everything quicker. And, we really harped on that in our pre-scout stuff. And when you're used to having an extra second to make a play and all of a sudden that window is gone, it's hard. And I felt like at times we moved the puck quick and we did some good things, and then other times we held on to it too long. And they're just relentless. They just swarm and swarm and swarm. And it's like they get more energy when they get you pinned in. And we pride ourselves in not turning the puck over from the one top of the circle to the other top of the circle. And I was saying it earlier, I think we turned the puck over more times today in that area than we have maybe all year, or maybe not all year, but second semester. Like, but that's how they play, and they make you make mistakes, and then they counter with their speed. So, we tried to make adjustments, or we at least talked about it. Some of them weren't. It's tough to, when you don't have that time and space. It's tough, and then you get frustrated, and I also talked about we needed to have a sense of urgency to get pucks to the net, because I felt like goaltending was maybe their weak spot. And we were trying to make that extra pass. We missed some good chances. Like, we had a couple grade A's where we missed the net. So I felt like our execution wasn't close to what it usually is, but that was also a product of them putting so much pressure on us.
Dave, was it deflating, that power play, especially when you had the 2 skater advantage? And maybe is lack of urgency the right term for the way that power play ended?
Yeah, the execution wasn't great, and yeah, I'd say lack of. One thing we pride our power play on is moving the puck quickly and attacking with speed and coming over the top with speed, and we weren't moving our feet a lot. We weren't moving the puck quick, and they were just clogging everything up. And then we were shooting into shin guards, so that was definitely a missed opportunity. Like, we needed a goal there. That was a golden opportunity that we let that one slip by us.
Dave, you talked yesterday about, when you guys have met the WCHA in the NCAA tournament, you guys have been very competitive. You got the win over Wisconsin, the OT battles against Duluth the last 2 years. What do you think was the difference today, though? Was it Ohio State? Was it something your team, wasn't doing? Was there something that felt different about today's game?
I think we were in a track meet today that maybe we just couldn't keep up with. I mean, we have fast players, but I mean, they come at you with everybody, and just like I said, they're relentless. And throughout the year, we'll use typically 4 lines. I believe in using our 4th line to develop our players. We shortened it up today, and we were trying to match a little bit. And they're real heavy on just their first and second line, and then they spot in their third. We tried to get into that game a little bit, and then we ended up just rolling 3. And then when you have to run 3 and you're not the home team, you don't get the matchups that you want. So then we got some lines stuck out against their top lines, and they were swarming us, and then you end up playing in your own end too much, and then you get tired. So it was a track meet that we couldn't keep up.
Anything else for Coach? All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Congrats on a great season.